We're switching it up. Welcome to This Week in Weiss Schwarz, where we catch up on Weiss Schwarz news and cards of the day. Before we get into the cards and the news and stuff, check out the Christmas unboxing I did. It was super fun filming it. As always, starting off with the news, and we got the release date for Overlord, February 15th. Like I mentioned in the first announcement, it will combine the first and the second seasons, and this would also include some new illustrations from the anime studio, and those will most likely be the PRs. Girls Band Party Volume 2 has a release date. It's March 16th. And we just had our Weiss Schwarz ban list on Christmas. Vanguard, yours is coming up on January 2nd. On January 1st, if you haven't heard yet, WSDECKS is going to be going offline. If you don't know what it is, it was a deck building website for Weiss Schwarz, and a lot of us in the community used it, and it really sucks to see it go. It was a great website. I had some decks and I play tested there a lot, and I'm honestly kind of sad to see it go. Speaking of death, Chaos TCG is done. The last set will be Milky Holmes, and it's out on February 2nd. Tournament support will continue until December 2019 though. Now Bushiroad did pick up a new card game called Project Dominator. They bought it from Force of Will, the company, not the trading card game. And I guess to make room for that game, they had to let one go, so they got rid of Chaos TCG. The last bit of news is in Sneaker Bunko, the title codes will have an S before them, and yes, we can use the Konosuba cards and the Haruhi cards in this set with the older set. Thank you. And now let's get into some cards. But before we go into the main set, let's look at some PR cards. We have a bit of them, so I'm just going to gun right through them. First up, we're going to go to Bang Dream. And these cards are for something called the Banned League, and that's being held in Japan on January through March. This means that you can only use a deck containing characters in the band. So only single band decks. None of these cards are new. They are all reprints, just with different band members on the cards. The left are the new cards, and the right are the original cards. You participate, you get one pack, and each pack contains one card. There are 5 cards in the set, and each card has a parallel foil. We also have some info on the multi-live set in English. I made a full video discussing that, so go check it out over here and down there. Review Starlight is also out, and I usually say let's go look at some PR cards or some signed cards, but there's like 3 different high rarities, so just for this one, let's not. And before we take on 2 weeks of Million Live, let's get into some Overlord cards. These are from the trial deck, and I only cover trial deck cards if they're interesting, but goddamn, this is. Ruler of Death Eyes is on play from hand or by the effect of Guardian on the 7th floor Demi-Urge. Look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1, ditch the rest, and climax combo. Pay 2, sag time to down the curtain from your climax area and ditch 2 cards. When this card attacks, pay the cost and send all level 3 and below characters in your opponent's front row to the waiting room. God damn, with a name like Ruler of Death, you better have an effect like this. Now, because you are sacking your climax, you're gonna lose the buff because the climax is a continuous effect. If the climax does work with another card as well, that's pretty damn nice. This is a lot of setup, but you can get rid of a good amount of things. Except for this card. And this is the first card, and it's in the TD, so we'll see if anything else helps it out. Sasuga Aisama. Now let's look at some Wait, what, already? Whoa, okay, we're getting SPs already. It's amazing, Aisama. Only you can have the power to show the SPs before the set's even revealed. The 3-2 Eyes is mad. The draw effect it has is good. The power boost is great on offense, but the climax combo kind of sucks because you have to go to this card, but you can peck at your opponent for lethal, so there is that. Albedo is a standard on reverse searching climax. Cell Tier has some decent power reduction, and it's on a standard salvaging brainstorm, so you're going to be running a couple of them. Nav is a pretty decent first turn wall. Evil Eye is a fucking beast, and I like it. Alright. Let's get 2 weeks of Million Live out of the way. Starting with everyone together, Kasuga Mirai. This card can't side attack, and when it reverses an opponent in battle, choose another music character, rest it, and move it to the back row. This is used for characters that are reversed, and it's pretty good actually. But this effect is mandatory, so you have an empty back row, you have to move a character. Also, this is the non-SPR, which, what the fuck is even happening? Lesson Ticket is a 1-0 counter that lets you look up to 4 cards from the top of your deck, add a music character, and ditch the rest. Then this card goes to the bottom of your deck. It would have been better if it gave a boost to at least one of your characters, but this card is replacing itself, and you can get up to 3 cards from your deck, so there is a chance that you could hit a climax quicker so you can cancel. Now the reason I said 3 cards out of your deck is because this is going into your deck. Zodiac Style Kono Shita Hinata is on play. Look up 2 cards from the top of your deck and rearrange them in any order. And on play, pay 1, clock the top card of your deck, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, add a character, and mill the rest. Since both of these effects start on play, you could choose which one to use first, so you could dig and then rearrange, or rearrange and then dig. Together to the sea, Umi gives 1k to your level 0 or lower character in the middle position, and it's a salvaging brainstorm, pay 1 rest. Thoughts Delivered Coyote is on play from hand. It gets times 500 for each music character on the field until the end of the turn, and climax combo. And memory. Send this card to the waiting room. When this card attacks and there is a flower blooming weekend in your climax area and a flower stand in your memory, you can pay the cost. Select one level 2 or lower character from your hand and send it to your memory. At the start of your next draw phase, play that character from your memory anywhere on the stage. The climax is a 1k1, a wind, and a soul wind triggered. Holy crap. Now flower stand, that might need its own video when the set comes out. It can get out level 2s out early and... Wait, hold up. The wording on early drops say that this card gets -1 level in your hand. So does that mean that we could get early drops on the field at a level 1 if we fulfill these conditions? Yes, that is exactly what that means. Now currently these are the only early drops we have, because remember, we do have the rulings. Angel Voice Tsubasa is on play from hand. You could ditch a card and send the top card of your clock to your stock, and on attack, choose a music character and it gets times 500 for each other music character you control until the end of the turn. Pays for half its stock and you heal. You lose a bit of hand advantage, but it's kind of a fair cost. Its boosting effect can actually target itself, so that's not bad. Under the Starry Sky, Yukiko is on play. Look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 and ditch the rest. And climax combo, whatever reverses an opponent in battle and you have Growing Storm, you can ditch 2 cards and restand this card. The climax is a standby and soul wind triggered. Here's an interesting one. Christmas present Makabe Mizuki is in searching brainstorm, pay 1 rest, and you can pay 1, rest another character, and you can restand this card. So you can brainstorm, pay 1, rest another character, and brainstorm again, or use it to attack. Merry Christmas indeed. Man, so it's been 2 weeks of Idolmaster and I haven't seen a Julia card yet. Oh wait, we have one. Definite Trust Yukiko is an early drop with 4 or more music characters and on play from hand. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a music character, you burn 1. Prankster Twins, no, not that one. Younger Sister Ami is on play from hand. You can put a card from your hand to your stock, and on attack, mill 2, and if you hit a climax, it gains 2 soul. Here's Mommy. She gives 500 to the middle position and pay 1 rest. Look up to 2 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 level 1 or above character, and you ditch the rest. Alluring Proportion, yes, that's what it says. Azusa gains times 1000 for each other music character when it attacks, and on the turn it is played from your hand. When it reverses an opponent in battle, you can mill the top card of your deck. If it has a soul trigger icon, it restands. Dream in Action Tsumugi is when you use an act. This gets 1k and it can't be reversed by auto effects. And it's an on reverse searching climax combo. The climax is Merry Fantasia and it's a 1k1 and a book 1 trigger. It makes bombs useless and you can use these act effects to help it out. And it's decently sized so that climax combo could possibly pop off. Special time Tomoka is rest this and send a music character from your waiting room to your stock. And then brainstorm, pay 1, ditch 2. For every music character revealed, select the level 0 character and play them on the stage. And they get the love trait until the end of the turn. Sure. The Doki Doki Theme Park Subaru is on play. Ditch a card, reveal the top card of your deck, and you salvage a character equal to or less than the revealed card's level. This is a gamble card, and if you have a decent sized waiting room, you are guaranteed at least 1 card. So in a way, you can kind of think of it as a hand fixer. And yeah, that's the last card of the day of 2018. Thank you all for sticking around with me for 2 years so far. It's actually going to be my 3rd year on YouTube at, I think, the end of January. So expect an update video next week, and I'm going to explain some changes coming to the channel that I think y'all will like. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content, and I'll see y'all next year.